of sunshine. And I doubt we're gonna even hit swamps. I highly doubt it. There's no way. There's no swamps in our future. Woo, 2021, baby. We get it.
Alright, now I can start talking since Constantine's not, and we can say the exact same thing.
Oh, you're gonna word it a little bit better, man.
Alright, this is the start of the Florida Trail. Just got on with my man Constantine. Feeling flat, feeling a little squishy underneath. So pretty soon the water's probably gonna be at my waist. Constantine doesn't think so.
Nah.
He's not running to any swamps.
Florida doesn't have swamps, man.
Nope.
Since when does Florida have any type of water?
Pretty soon there's not gonna be anything but water out here.
Nah.
But first thing somebody said to us on trail was don't get eaten. So that's the plan for the day.
I don't think you can see a swamp through there.
Okay, we got swamp viewing.
Oh, you can already see where it's gonna put us into.
Alright.
A little
less than a mile and we'll probably be in that.
Preamble, foreshadowing to the future. This feels swampy.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that's a deep pocket.
About 8 and change in. It's a beautiful day. We had rain this morning, but it's clear and sunny now. But now it seems like we're back to walking in water, so that was short-lived. Yeah, every time the shoes start to dry, it seems to get wetter. So, anyways, it's pretty sweet out here though. Pretty sweet.
First day of swamp trekking.
All right, morning on the second day. It's still dark, but we gotta get moving. So we might be heading into the Black Lagoon in the night. So we'll see how that goes. If you're seeing this, we made it out, or we didn't, and my camera somehow stayed dry. So either way, you'll only see this if we get out. These are my last words. right, you're only 70 behind.
Only 70 behind?
Yeah.
Alright. You must have been drinking those milkshakes. You said all last night, huh?
Oh, let's see. We're going this way.
Oh, that's new.
Constantine fell in the swamp.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Walking in the swamp. This area is not as deep as the Black Lagoon, but the mud is grabbing me. I have no idea how fast I'm going. Hopefully it's at least 1.5 miles an hour. But man, this is slow going. No gators to see. Just some crawdads, but lost Constantine. I don't know how he moves fast through this stuff, but man, I can't wait for some dry ground because I haven't seen any in like 3 hours. It's pretty wild out here. Too wild.
You don't know me. We're gonna carry the boats today, Hardy. This is what Goggins be about.
Yeah.
It's so fucking muddy.
Yeah, chest to ground.
Chest to fucking ground.
Chest to ground.
What is this nonsense?
You better find it.
Oh, that's cold as shit. Woo!
3 more.
Oh, 3. Woo! You don't know me. Oh, 4. Woo! Oh, 5. Oh, it's so cold. It's so nasty too.
Nice. There's your 120 from yesterday.
Wait, do I have to do one more?
You did your 5.
Times.
5 times 3. You got your 15.
Okay, if I did one more, I'd have to do them all, huh?
Yeah, or it doesn't count. It's just extra.
Woo! You don't know me? Oh, dude. Oh. That was a mistake a little bit. Oh. We tied now. Wait, no, you're at 160.
Yeah.
Oh. Woo!
Yeah, you caught up to me from yesterday.
Oh, that fucking swamp. Oh. Okay.
Alright, to explain a little bit, we're doing a minimum of 100 push-ups a day, shooting for at least 120. Constantine didn't get all of his in yesterday.
Drinking my milkshakes.
So he's been trying to catch up for yesterday, so I gave him 3x for swamp water push-ups.
Oh.
So that's what he's doing just there. So he's caught up from yesterday, and now he has 120 more to do for today. I've already done 40, so we'll see. I know I'm gonna get mine in, but we'll see if Constantine gets his.
If I got these in, I'm gonna get the rest of mine in. Come on.
You did.
Need some credit.
Yeah, chances are good.
Woo! Buddy, get some ivy over there.
Yeah. Yo, yo. Don't want to jinx myself, but I think we're out of the swamps and into the jungle. And not a moment too soon, because I think we spent at least 5 hours with our legs submerged this morning. At least 5 hours. It was pretty insane. It was very cool in the swamp, but I have missed dry land and mud that doesn't grab me when I step. But I can hear the freeway. Sounds like we're pretty close anyways. And I'll probably check in once we get there. Until then. Well, we ran into a gate, so I don't know, maybe we have to turn back. That would be a bummer. But made it to I-75 out of the swamps. I have never had my legs submerged for so long.
Compared to the swamp and compared to our wait in hell.
Yeah. So I haven't done an update in a little bit. We were waiting at that rest stop area for, I don't know, 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. And we couldn't get a ride. That whole time we were looking and couldn't get it. Finally, our man Pedro accepted our Uber request. I don't know how many requests I sent out, but Pedro picked up. So we're a little closer to being back on track. We'll see where this night ends, and if it just continues into tomorrow, we're not really sure. So yeah, wait and see.
If you guys ever get a Pedro on Uber, no matter who it is, no matter what Pedro it is, give that person a hefty tip and 5 stars.
Yeah, Pedro deserves it.
Every Pedro
Pedros everywhere deserve it.
Yeah. Hook Pedros up.
Yeah.
Be free, my pal. Be free. Oh, Hardy, I can't use it. That just does my heart good.
There you go. Alright, the goal today is to get back on the Florida Trail. We found actually a pretty nice spot tucked in by the swamps. I heard a couple alligators chirping last night, making their laser sounds. But none of them got close for me to actually really worry about it. So it was actually quite a pleasant spot, especially for a stealth camp. So we'll see where we get to tonight. Should be back on the Florida Trail in like 35 miles. We started at 5:20 this morning about, so should have plenty of time to rock that out. Back at it. Life like this. Yo. So I think we're about 11, 12 miles down. Maybe closer to 11. Still on the road walk with that, but now we're probably a third of the way there at least. And we got some cars, but it's pretty much open, not too stressful. Had a nice guy came by and stopped and chat for a little bit. And look, Constantine's filming too. But yeah, we're cruising some miles. I'm back here singing some Sting and Shaggy. And yeah, beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. So it was cold this morning, but it's warming up fast. And gotta put on the sunscreen. Sunscreen is much needed. Yeah, we're just walking by big farms, palm trees. Earlier today, there was some dense vegetation on either side of us. It looked like a jungle and a place that wouldn't have been as fun to camp as the place we found. So, yeah, it's cruisy miles compared to the swamp. We're crushing now. I guess close to 3.5 miles an hour and not really putting it too much work into it, which is, you know, maybe double, maybe a little less than that of what the miles were in the swamp. So it's good, and we're gonna keep after it. Still on the road walk, but we're less than 13 miles out, maybe closer to 12. Stopped for lunch for a bit, 30-minute break or so. Just kind of reorganized the water and, you know, did that kind of stuff. Tried to stretch out, but I am a little stiff. But that's what the road will do to you. So, yeah, moving along. Got another straight shot ahead of us, and then one more set of zigzags, and then it's a straight shot to meet up with the Florida Trail. And that's ultimately the goal of the day, minimum goal anyways. We'll do some more miles once we get there, but first things first is getting back to the trail. We've seen a couple alligators, we've seen a truck full of Florida men, face tattoos, all that kind of stuff. What else? My legs are getting quite sunburned. Been applying sunscreen, and that can't imagine what it would have been without the sunscreen, because they're pretty toasted at the moment. So we're gonna keep applying that, and hopefully it doesn't get too bad. But yeah, I'll update you again if I see a crocodile or something like that. But until then, peace. my legs, or well, my feet rather, are really feeling the pavement now. But we are within 5 miles of connecting back onto trail, and that leaves us about 7 miles from camp. So we're doing pretty good. Definitely gonna make it, and most likely have some decent amount of time before sunset. So we're good, even though the body's talking back a little bit, but that's to be expected on a 35 mile road walk. So hanging in there, and yeah, straight shot to the trail. Almost there. All right, made it back to the trail after a 35 mile road walk. Feels good to be done with that portion. My feet are fried, my legs are pretty toasted too, both muscles and the skin on the outside. I think we're just camping here tonight, and yeah, recovering from the penance paid for going off trail, which we had to do given the route condition during this year. So feels good to be done. Those last few miles of mine were quite slow. Constantine seems to be doing pretty good with it, but I think he's being nice and saying we'll camp here, so we'll take him up on it. He's filling up my water bottle now in the dike, which, yeah, not stoked about drinking, but it'll have to do. So probably until tomorrow. Well, the water will do until tomorrow. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, talk about not so much. Man, maybe 30 minutes to 45. I don't know, but believe me, that entire time I've been preaching the good word of the T-Bell to the Hardy man. He's not a converter yet, but I've been preaching. He's doing the hard part. He's listening right now. Listening is always the hardest. So.
Morning. It's about 7:20. Got a pretty good start, early start. It's quite cold. The sun's coming out now, so that's gonna change very soon. But for now, I got the puffy on, and I feel much more comfortable than earlier. Yeah, watching the hawks, hearing the cows, seeing the sun come up. Pretty sweet morning. Feel a lot better than at the end of last night. So, good day ahead.
Get it.
Here's Constantine making his Where's Waldo styled picture.
Where's Patrick?
Where's Patrick? It's in his hand now.
It's in the hand now. Oh, look at how cute that is. You gotta carry a rock when you're hiking, right?
Indeed.
Multiple rocks.
Hello everybody, whoever's listening. Alright, so it's middle of the day, it is hot, there is no shade to be found. Thankfully, there was a water cache, a couple water caches that we hit today from Ari and James. Really helpful. Yeah, I can't thank them enough because otherwise I would be drinking the canal water, and aside from the pesticide runoff, which I wouldn't be thrilled about drinking, even getting down there and reaching the bottle in would be a bit stressful with not being able to see more than a couple inches into the water and not knowing if there were jaws lurking beneath. So glad to have the water caches. Yeah, hot day again today. Maybe 10 miles out from camp. Let's see, what time is it? It's approaching 3 o'clock. So we'll see. We'll see if it's dark by the time we get to camp. But we heard from a local guy this morning that this cold snap has saved us from the worst of the bugs. So if we do get to camp at dusk, hopefully our luck continues, because we heard some horror stories about black clouds of bugs. So ideally we don't get that, and then a short day tomorrow into town, which that'll be interesting. First town stop of the trail, but looking forward to it. And yeah, probably I don't know when I'll update again. Kind of just trying to churn out the miles in the hot sun. Yeah, there's less shade here than in Arizona, so it's just, you know, a little gnarly. Thankfully there's some humidity and some wind that can relieve some of it momentarily, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. So, until the next check-in. Alright, back on the road after some annoyingly slow dike walking. I don't know, the brush was just, it was mowed. It was mowed long. You still have these big old sticks sticking out and not really a defined trail, so it's kind of annoying walking through that. But on a dirt road now, within 7 miles of camp, so feeling a lot better, doing good. And tomorrow will be a short day into town, so we're chugging through the water, chugging through the miles, and yeah, that's what it's all about. All right, so we made camp at the end of this dirt road just before we get to a state park and some construction zones. So really it was our last chance to camp before getting into town. So it's a little more miles tomorrow, but we got a nice spot with another great sunset And we're gonna cowboy camp, so that'll mean a quick pack up in the morning and rush to get some breakfast. So looking forward to that. Last night until some hot food. So any closing thoughts, Constantine?
Yeah, you didn't put in that we had to walk to that dam to find out that it's closed.
Good point. Yeah.
We had to walk a mile that way, mile back.
Yes.
0.7.
But we got some water.
Joy.
Yeah. So yeah. But tomorrow, yeah, solid day, good miles. We just wanted a little extra in, which reminds me, I got 70 push-ups to do. So
I bumped it down to 49.
Nice. Yeah. Nice. So we'll wrap that up and then sleep easy. Morning. We got out of our stealth cowboy camp maybe an hour ago now. Heading into town on this nice road walk. Pretty comfortable temperature. Got a little chilly and soggy last night, but it's doing fine now. Yeah, looking forward to some food, and that's it.
It's not a glitch on the camera, that's just birds chirping. Ow.
Alright, this is my resupply video to add some contrast to Constantine's and all his candy and sugar.
Health food.
I definitely have some sugar, but less candy, I think. So right here we got my trail mix. This is kind of what I use throughout the day, along with my dried fruit, which is crucial for keeping me going during the day too. Over here we got my breakfast foods, some fruit bars, and then some Pop-Tarts to start the morning off right. Just makes you feel good. And then we got some like lunch and dinner type crackers, the pepper jack and the PB&J I like. And then more meal stuff is these Meal to Go by Greenbelly. They're pretty decent and have a good balance of all the things you need: protein, carbs, fats, you know, all that good stuff. And then we got some protein powder, a bar of chocolate, that's my only true candy, and then some whey protein bars, and a few complete cookies, and my electrolytes. So that's about probably just under or just at 16,000 calories, and that'll be good for about 5 days for me. So that's my counter. Probably a similar amount of sugar, but less candy, and hopefully just a tad bit healthier. And then I forgot to mention, I also have 3 of these red hot beef burritos, which may arguably be the least healthy thing in my pack, but we're trying it out.